Welcome to our Germany travel guide. Today we're exploring the enchanting region of Bavaria, a land where storybook villages nestle in emerald valleys and majestic castles crown soaring peaks. Get ready to discover 10 magical places that look like they've been plucked straight out of a fairy tale. We'll wander through cobblestone streets lined with half-timbered houses, their flower boxes overflowing with colorful blooms. We'll gaze in awe at towering castles, imagining the kings and queens who once walked their halls. So grab your sense of wonder and adventure and let's journey together to a land where dreams are made of. Bavaria, Germany. Our first stop takes us high into the Bavarian Alps, to a site that will make your jaw drop, Neuschwanstein Castle. This whimsical masterpiece, perched atop a rugged cliff, seems to defy gravity and logic. Its soaring towers, delicate turrets, and gleaming white walls are straight out of a storybook. King Ludwig II, known as the Fairytale King, built Neuschwanstein in the 19th century as a tribute to the operas of Richard Wagner and his own romantic ideals. As you approach Neuschwanstein, whether by horse-drawn carriage or a scenic hike through the surrounding forests, you'll feel the magic in the air. Step inside and you'll be transported to a world of opulent interiors, glittering chandeliers and murals depicting scenes from Wagner's operas. Take your time exploring the throne room, the singer's hall, and Ludwig's private chambers, each more lavish than the last. Neuschwanstein is more than just a castle. It's a testament to the power of imagination and a reminder that dreams can indeed come true. Our next stop takes us to a perfectly preserved medieval town that feels like it's frozen in time, Rothenburg ob der Tauber. As you wander through its cobblestone streets lined with colorful half-timbered houses and charming shops, you'll feel like you've stepped right into a Grimm's fairy tale. Rothenburg's history dates back to the 10th century, and its strategic location on a hill overlooking the Tauber River made it an important trading center. Today, the town's well-preserved walls, towers, and gates offer a glimpse into its fascinating past. Be sure to walk along the top of the walls for panoramic views of the town and the surrounding countryside, and don't miss the iconic Plan Line, a picturesque corner with a half-timbered tower that's one of the most photographed spots in Germany. Sip on steaming mugs of Glühwein, browse the stalls for handcrafted gifts, and soak up the festive atmosphere. Whether you're a history buff, a hopeless romantic, or simply looking for a charming escape, Rothenburg ob der Tauber is sure to cast its spell on you. Nestled in a secluded valley, Linderhof Palace is a testament to the extravagant tastes of King Ludwig II. This intimate palace, inspired by the Palace of Versailles, is a masterpiece of Baroque architecture and landscape design. As you approach Linderhof, you'll be struck by its elegant facade adorned with statues and gilded details. Step inside and you'll enter a world of opulence and grandeur. The palace's lavish interiors are a feast for the eyes, with ornate stucco work, colorful frescoes, and shimmering chandeliers. But the real highlight of Linderhof is its gardens. Designed in the formal French style, the gardens feature cascading fountains, manicured hedges, and colorful flower beds. Linderhof may be smaller than some of Bavaria's other royal palaces, but it's no less impressive. Perched high atop a solitary peak, Hohenzollern Castle commands the skyline with its imposing presence. This fairytale castle, the ancestral seat of the Prussian royal family, seems to grow out of the very rock on which it stands. As you wind your way up the mountain road, the castle's towers and turrets will slowly reveal themselves, creating a sense of anticipation and awe. Once you reach the top, you'll be rewarded with panoramic views of the surrounding countryside. Explore the grand halls, admire the collections of art and artifacts, and imagine the lives of the kings and queens who once called this place home. Be sure to visit the castle chapel, with its stunning stained glass windows, and the king's chambers, where you can see the opulent furnishings and decorations of a bygone era. Hohenzollern Castle is a testament to the power and prestige of the Prussian monarchy, and a visit here is an unforgettable experience. On the tranquil shores of Lake Chiemsee lies Herrenchiemsee New Palace, a grand palace inspired by the Palace of Versailles. King Ludwig II, a fervent admirer of Louis XIV, built this opulent retreat as a tribute to the Sun King and his lavish court. As you approach the island by boat, the palace's imposing facade with its grand staircase and gilded statues will take your breath away. Step inside and you'll be greeted by a world of unparalleled luxury and splendor. The Hall of Mirrors, stretching over 240 feet in length, is even more dazzling than its Parisian counterpart, but Herrenchiemsee is more than just a copy of Versailles. It's a unique expression of Ludwig's own artistic vision and his desire to create a world of beauty and fantasy. Take your time exploring the palace's lavish apartments, the formal gardens, and the surrounding parkland. For breathtaking views that will leave you speechless, a trip to the top of Zugspitze is a must. As Germany's highest peak, Zugspitze offers unparalleled panoramas of the Bavarian Alps, stretching as far as the eye can see. Whether you choose to ascend by cogwheel train or cable car, the journey to the summit is an experience in itself. As you climb higher and higher, the world below will shrink away, revealing the rugged beauty of the alpine landscape. Once you reach the top, take a deep breath of fresh mountain air and soak up the views. On a clear day, you can see over 400 peaks in Germany, Austria, and Italy. For the adventurous, there are hiking trails leading to even more spectacular viewpoints. A visit to Zugspitze is an unforgettable experience that will stay with you long after you've descended back down to earth. Nestled in a peaceful valley surrounded by the majestic Bavarian Alps, lies Ettel Abbey, a Benedictine monastery that has been a place of pilgrimage and spiritual retreat for centuries. As you approach the abbey, its imposing dome and twin-towered facade will fill you with a sense of awe and tranquility. Step inside, and you'll be greeted by a world of peace and serenity. The abbey's Baroque church is a masterpiece of religious art, with its ornate stucco work, colorful frescoes, and stunning altarpiece. Take your time exploring the abbey's cloisters, where monks have walked and prayed for centuries. Visit the abbey's brewery, which has been producing beer since the 14th century, and sample some of the local brew. Ettel Abbey is a reminder that even in our fast-paced world, there are still places where you can find peace, tranquility, and a connection to something larger than yourself. Often called the Rome of Franconia, Bamberg Old Town is a UNESCO World Heritage Site that will captivate you with its charm and beauty. Built on 7 hills, each crowned with a church, Bamberg has a unique atmosphere that is both historic and vibrant. As you wander through the cobblestone streets, you'll be transported back in time to the Middle Ages. Admire the well-preserved half-timbered houses, the grand town hall perched on an island in the Regnitz River, and the imposing Bamberg Cathedral, a masterpiece of Romanesque and Gothic architecture. Be sure to visit the Old Court, a former bishop's palace that now houses a historical museum. And don't miss the Little Venice district with its picturesque fishermen's houses lining the banks of the river. Bamberg is also known for its smoked beer, a local specialty that you can sample at one of the many traditional breweries in the city. On the outskirts of Munich lies Nymphenburg Palace, a sprawling Baroque palace that was once the summer residence of the Bavarian electors. With its expansive gardens, opulent interiors, and grand pavilions, Nymphenburg is a testament to the wealth and power of the Wittelsbach dynasty. As you approach the palace, you'll be struck by its elegant facade, stretching over 600 meters in length. Step inside and you'll be greeted by a world of grandeur and sophistication. The palace's state apartments are a highlight with their ornate stucco work, ceiling frescoes, and lavish furnishings. Don't miss the Gallery of Beauties, a collection of portraits of beautiful women commissioned by King Ludwig I. Designed in the French formal style, the gardens feature cascading fountains, manicured hedges, and colorful flower beds. Nymphenburg Palace is a perfect example of the opulence and grandeur of the Baroque era, and a visit here is a feast for the senses. Our final stop takes us to a place of raw natural beauty, where the power of nature is on full display, the Partnach Gorge. Carved by the Partnach River over millennia, this dramatic gorge is a testament to the relentless forces of erosion. As you enter the gorge, the walls will close in around you, towering hundreds of feet overhead. Follow the well-maintained walkways and tunnels that cling to the sides of the gorge, offering breathtaking views of the cascading waterfalls, the churning rapids, and the sheer rock faces. In the winter, the Partnach Gorge transforms into a magical winter wonderland, with ice formations clinging to the rocks and the frozen river creating a path through the gorge. Whether you visit in the summer or the winter, the Partnach Gorge is an unforgettable experience that will leave you in awe of the power and beauty of the natural world. Thanks for joining us on this magical journey through Bavaria. We've explored fairytale castles, wandered through medieval towns, and witnessed the raw beauty of nature. But Bavaria has so much more to offer, from its hearty cuisine and lively beer gardens to its rich culture and warm hospitality. So if this taste of Bavaria has whetted your appetite for adventure, be sure to check out the links in the description for more information on planning your own trip. Until next time, happy travels.